The army is marching home after a bloody Greco-Punic war that was for Sardinia, and we took Carthage, now known as the Greek name of Karkhedon, which the population is still, overwhelmingly Punic, even though it was a metropolis, but we killed 33% of their population, which I'm sorry that it had to happen. So yes, it's heavily looted, but Ravaglism, which suppresses the said unrest, which I wonder, what's that? I forgot what causes that, like, or what event, or whatnot, that lowers such things. Well, that again, I ain't too healthy, but the inflammation. But do not worry, money will start flowing by next year, next July. Well, maybe it's either the Civic faction or the Mercantile faction I'll be running this, but regardless. But I will say that, yes, it was a bloody affair. That's what it was. I recommend you go check out that episode, even though it's 2 hours long. But here, it won't be 2 hours long, I can promise you that. So, as ordered, the armies are to be marching back to Karkhedon, which the supply limit is still high enough to have enough room for everybody. And subsequently, I failed to notice that there's 2 holy sites here. And I assume one of them's probably got may never know there's treasures. And knowing that we beat the heck out of the Druidic. No, we beat the heck out of those Carthaginians. I mean, look, these 2 here, they're not Canaanites. They're both megalithic religion. So yes, these 2 Numidian republics, I was about to say kingdoms, but no, they're both democratic republics. They now pay tribute to us. And I need to spread more of the influence. And I also noticed that some of the subjects for Phrygia, notably Athens, as far as loyalty is concerned, due to an ongoing civil war, their loyalties are extremely low. Well, almost. So we can't get everybody on board, but maybe some of them will have to, you could say, defect, as in subject transfer. But of course, that's going to require some political influence. And I know we have too many relations right now because of our alliance, which we may have to ditch one, particularly the ones from this region. Or better yet, why don't you become a tribal vassal of ours? But no, that will not be. And neither is tribute. And they may have a civil war. And you over there? Not that either. Because of war exhaustion. Country's war exhaustion, theirs, not mine. Mine's still very good. Even though we're part of that civil war. Or against Phrygian revolt, should say, but that's Egypt that started it. Which I highly doubt they can get up there, although they do have a rogue army running about. 20 Antigonids. But unfortunately, when the Phrygians defeated Egypt, these 2 areas became independent from Egypt. Even they've got their own problems. So Phrygia now holds a good portion of Egypt, including, where is that region? Where is that province? That has a long name. Ptolemais of the Hunt. The place where you find the elephants. Because they got it too. Again, I'm not too familiar about the Egyptian region. I never played over there. Unless it was down south. Ptolemais of the Hunt. Yes, even the Aswan region was formerly Egyptian, though it's separated by native Egyptians. But do we have contact? Yes, you do have contact. You're trading with them. Well, I don't suppose you guys got any elephants, do you? I'm trying to find the region. Ptolemy's is a hunt. But I don't know much about Egyptian, unless the rebels may have taken it. And we don't own elephants either, despite taking Carthage. You have to go a little further south than that. But anyways, I know where my priorities are. Hey, wait a minute. If you can't find it, there's this little search feature somewhere. Hunt. Ptolemy is the hunt. Oh, that's way over there. So this is where the elephants live. That's where Egypt gets their elephants. So I thought Phrygia has elephants. Nope. Nobody gets elephants. You have to ask them. But we have no contact with them. Hey. But does Egypt have a cash spell on Bulimia? Bulimia, yes. If you manage to get Bulimia, I'll be glad to send an army down to help you. Because we need to start trading those elephants again. Otherwise, I'm going to be fighting against Carthage one more time. Just to fight for this little region, because, well, actually two regions. Because that includes this big chunk of land there. If we want to get to the areas where the elephants live. There's also elephants over there, so there's more. But none of the, well, actually, you guys have elephants, but unfortunately you don't have enough of them, then you need a little more slaves. Are you going to get more slaves? Tribes. Move, pop, there. Well, oh no, I can't send my slaves over to theirs. Slave transfer to other countries, would that be a hell of a thing? Anyways, enough elephant talk. Anyways, so that means we cannot reinforce elephants. So we have to trade for something else then. We still got our horse archers. Still got the iron. Still got our wood. Ship recruitment. Yeah, this one for the experience decay. So that way we can have more experience for getting stuff like that, which I don't know what military tradition I'm going to spend very soon. How about some more cloth? We always go for cloth. Unfortunately, we'd be trading with Phrygia. That's our future enemy. And also, you see this huge amount of money? About 1,600 of those, or some odd, is what we did when we sacked Carthage. Karkhedon. Remember the name. You speak Greek. And the income is very good, even if we're fully at war. But lower the fort maintenance, ain't nobody gonna come after you. By nobody, I mean Phrygian rebels. We're gonna be sending our army towards Rome. We need to finish them off. Boy has taken out our old tribal, well, Democratic Republic ally in Ligonia. And now the Romans, thinking that they could return to prominence. Well, they're going to be in for Aemilia. That's this, sir. Yes. Yeah. We'll go to war against with them soon. We just gotta get our armies to position in the border and then start. Just gotta bring everybody home back first. But first, destroy these two Canaanite holy sites. Let's make them angry, shall we? The Carthaginians over there. As a way of saying one final FU. Reunite with the fleet. So let's get this trade running again. Why the hell not? Adriatic Naval Base. Even after I drop off the troops, I plan on sending my fleet to be stationed at Croton. Got any more? No. You're going to be trading with Phrygia. Oh, you got another. Good. Just need more local tax, that's all. Sardinia. Surplus of salt. Oh, that's just more food. More fish, gonna be more food. Another livestock is more food. It's all food. Well, this is just a food providing province. Well, at least something for the slave happiness. Got anything that makes slaves a little happy? Because I forgot which trade good is. Here it is, olives. Yeah, there aren't any olives here. We'll get them from Crete. Oh dear, more wood. That one's just for tax. What's a surplus of glass do? Oh, more civilization, as if it needs to be more civilized already. Base metals for more local freeman output. And of course that cloth is going to be coming from Phrygia. But let's just use that right now, just for now. We're not going to go to war with them very soon. Let's just deal with the Roman business first, then to Greece. That's part of my future plan. Urbanware for this area. Even though this area doesn't provide much of the way of research. But if you want more research, build an academy. Just this once. This one for wood. Oh, these new areas we've taken. North Sardinia. Sardinia Borealis. Look at these trade goods this area has. Can't wait to export some of these to make more. Get some more food. Because it's not making any. Help it out with that. How about some stone? Just for the sake of it. There's no forts here, but no, there's hardly anything in this city. I guess we neglected that. Again, don't have time for all provinces. Sardinia Australis, that's Sardinia South. That's all. How about some leather for slave output? Of course, you have to be at peace so we can start moving capitals of each of these provinces. Latium here. Oh, I got it. See if I could find it. It's gotta be around here somewhere. Something that has to do with population output, not just, you know, freemen, citizens, and whatnot. Here it is. Salt. More salt. Because one day we may have to get Rome into a metropolis. I mean, we control 4 of the big cities of the Mediterranean. Taurus included, my capital. Oh god, more. Fortunately, it's gonna come from Phrygia. Carthago. Which I'm sure it'll return to prominence one day. Heck, get another aqueduct. So that it could be repopulated again. Get some salt, too. Don't forget about salt. And another one. That's going to have to come from Sardinia. Not to mention it'll feed the people. You got far too many slaves here. Need citizens. Citizen output. Look for citizen output. Actually, it's up here. Spices. From South Nubia. Instead of right next door. We got all the trade handled. Okay. And one final thing before we finally get this show moving. Maritime patrols, that's another trade route for us. Oh yeah, these two will do. That would definitely help with the population promotion. And religious assimilation, that's one more. Make it look like Hellenization is going to be a little faster in the process. I don't even know why we have wild game. This is a highly civilized area. Get rid of that. Oh, hold on, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, got rid of the wild game, because why the hell do we need tribesmen in this province? Instead, let's have a surplus of, it's pretty difficult to choose. We're gonna hire the civilization. Cannot be any higher than 85. Do I want more civilization, or... Again, if you want more research, it's gonna come from Phrygia. How are the happiness of the slaves, the freemen, and the citizens? They're all satisfied. I don't know what the hell the tribesmen's going. Well, they can go that way. It's pretty open country. They increase the commerce value, but unfortunately that's the only one that's going to come from Egypt. And there's no more of these. Sorry. That's all citizenry. Can't get elephants again. I'll just add something. And the food is very good. There's no grain here, so... why the hell not? Okay. Let's get on with it now. After all this trading, and this is the final on the balance sheet. And I would definitely imagine what it'll be like for lower domains above. But don't do it yet. Let's go. Yeah, go to your homes. We'll be going with ours. Blast it. We were planning on leaving and now there's a storm here. Hang on. Greets. So it's denounced the poor performance of our strategos. Oh dear, yeah. He's about to die soon. So, think you're a better candidate? Yes, you are. Even though you're a gambler. Okay. A bold move. But the action may have consequences, which I don't think there'll be any. Because, well, he's going to be die next month or two. Here we go. Now we're trading stuff that's coming from the newly gained provinces. Oh, and by the way, hang on, I'm just reminded. Switch that back. Peace extends. Gotta get rid of that aggressive expansion decay and improve relations. But hey, we get a huge amount of money. He gets strategos, but he ain't gonna be around. I get a huge amount of money. Haha. Hey, there's a bonus for you. Just one. Population migration speed. Is there a way that you can view, it's gotta be here somewhere in the, but, oh yeah. It's been a long time since we looked at this before. Number 1. Bosporan Kingdom 2. Moria 3rd. Phrygia 4th. I haven't looked at Moria in a long time. Still big as ever. Encroaching into Bactria a bit. It's too bad the Persian Empire won't be able to assist us in the war against Phrygia in the future. As our way of entering Greece. But, open a ledger regarding provinces. Like, what is the most populous? Can you read that on population numbers? Unless you want to sort it by, oh. I think it's safe to say, you know. Well, slaves are tended to be most populous. Sardinia's got a lot of slaves. It's a good thing we took this region. I was thinking of old Syracuse, which we're going to give you another aqueduct. And we're going to have to switch that government policy to centralized population. I want that area to be turned into a metropolis soon. Don't you know Syracuse is, okay, compared to Taurus. We produce a lot of research there, but I like to think this is where second most. But I think it needs more citizens in the future. Yeah, we're gonna need to build a library. As that city gets bigger and bigger. Okay, ships cannot depart the Carthage just yet. But we'll destroy the holy sites. So that will go up on our aggressive expansion, but I think it makes a little difference. That reminds me. Since you spend a little political influence, well, we're going to start spending the remaining ones. We got to get them on our side. Wait. 1 second. Talking about opinion of others with a diplomatic range. Wouldn't that be mercantile be better? Yes, it is. But I care more about aggressive expansion decay. Don't go to war with the Romans yet. Yep. Mantinea, the one city-state that got away. As for the other Phrygian subjects, well, unfortunately they have gone back to them because of this ongoing civil war, despite the negative stability. Do we have contact with these people? Yes, we do. They're just a tributary. City-state, you know. I mean, we'll make them a feudatory very soon. And be sure to send them gifts. Argos. Fine. Argos. Oh, too loyal. Interestingly, tributary. Feudatory, feudatory. We do have contact. Opinion's the same for everybody. But that puts them in a precarious position. Way over there. I think I know what the end result's going to be. But destroy the holy sites. There might be treasure there. The shrine of Valhamon and Denisot has been sacked by our valued troops. The shrine laid ash soldiers and loot the city itself as well as the temple treasury. Soon, no one will remember Valhamon. So Canaanite countries may take offense to this. Well, same for this one. The Holy Mother herself. Because that's where this holy site of Tenet is. Yeah, it's a bad thing we did, but to me, if you get rid of holy sites, it's a faster way to, if you wish to convert the populace to Hellenic. But that's going to take an extremely long time. But do not worry, these people will be well fed. And they'll be coming back here. Fail positions. We're all one now. General's been murdered. He was general of 5th Stratos. Murdered in Karkhedon. We may know who did it. We've been informed that Hieronymus Agatha was found brutally murdered in his home just last night. Investigators have reported that jagged rock was used in a crime, a device known to be favored by Tullius Leontis. However, we have no hard evidence to link him to the crime. Regardless, we should watch for. Let all know that we consider Tullus guilty. Tullus. Isn't he one of our... No, it's the other Roman that's running our armies. The other Italic. Right, who wants this? That's him. That's the guy. He's the coward. Which would do bad for morale armies. It will not be him. It'll be Minis, who is cruel. Or alternatively, Ladadas, who is a Talitian. But he's crafty. But they're both enslavement. One's better. But regardless, we were departing very soon. No! Remember what you did. Get on board, every single one of you. Wait until the storm blows over. Trading away dying. This time we're taking mine's bigger than yours. We will have the ability to build megapolirene. We found out Phrygia has 50 of them. We need to start building more of this kind, these class of ships. Yes, the dual-hulled monstrosity rumored to acquire a crew of less than 4,000, at least 4,000. Take unit benefits next time. The storm is clear. Head to Ostia. And we gotta get rid of those pirates. Position yourselves to the borders. Fortunately, Rome has almost no manpower. Well, they do have no manpower. Incendiary slave speaks in oh, what the hell kind of... Anyways, Anf is the name. Local authorities so far managed to keep the situation under control, but the brazen fool continues to hold forward the corruption and unfairness of the political system, with Pagades receiving honorable mentions. Am I really that corrupt? Oh, pretty corrupt. The slave population of the entire province of Campania. Has now heard his exploits in the city elites and slave owners demanding immediate action to insert a status quo is not to start further, and any slave rebellion is crushed before it can be allowed to ferment. Kinda need that political influence. But this art could be useful. The silver-tongued character. Anf. I assume he's charismatic, is he? Anf. Starts with a letter A, can't miss it. There he is. Etruscan. He's silver-tongued, but he's incapable and assertive. He's pretty loyal. Former slave. Even though I would love to get more popularity. But hold the games in because it's not just for popularity, it's just to Well, spend the money somewhere. Too bad I can't do it in areas like there. In Karkhedon. Remember the name. What's the relevant cities in Campania? There. Do it here. You know, slave trouble. Again, we may soon ditch the allies. Suppose that the Phrygian Civil War has ended. Loyalists crushed. The Antagonists still hold power. So that means, well, they're united. And I'm sure they're going to be more loyal to their cause again, wherever they may take them. Seems it's the only ones over there, is the ones that are... How did the Persian Empire get North Phoenicia? Anyways, these areas here are disloyal. The Phoenician areas. Macedonia, Canaan. Sure, it's only a matter of time, but who's... Judea is the least loyal out of all of them. Although we hold no quarrel with them. We do have contact. But getting them to pay tribute to us would be beneficial. They cannot be a client state, because that would mean a lot. But they'd be willing to get out of this in a subject transfer. Remember to give them gifts later. Remember whose relations you are improving. Including this lot. Not likely now. Carthage still is a big country, but I don't think there'll be much of a threat to us. He was the Strategos. At least I found a position for you to tell us. Murderer. All their navies are withdrawing to their home base. Unfortunately, we're leaving these exiled troops behind, and they're going to be soon starved out of here. To your positions. We'll declare war against the Romans soon. And remember the active mission. Whether we could finish it right now by picking favoritism. So it has to be Governor of Italia, that has to be obeyed. Leotid. And you are Agatha. But doesn't want to be replaced because he's extremely disloyal. Well then. How healthy are you? Well, alternatively, picking a side would mean this area has to be governed by Karkhedon. But the problem is Governor's Niner. So we can't finish the mission, but we'll be willing to expand on the Rome very soon. Killed in a freak accident. That means we have a new co-archon, right? Yes. Who the hell's he? He's not from a prominent family. Mm-mm. Low charisma. I don't think we should build fortifications in Sardinia. I once proposed it, but there's no reason. This is just a trading resource island. Because we're not expecting to fight Carthaginians again. At least at sea. Let's reorganize. Every single one of you that took part in that conflict, move all the manpower into these armies. Because I want to be ready for the next. Ah, the former slave. Give it to him. He's got some statesmanship. Even though he's from the populist faction. Very much so. Of course, that would give more over to the... Or maybe we should give it to the Mercantile. Yeah, sorry about this. But the statesmanship isn't good. As long as it gets something. I'm a contradictory figure, you know? Guess it'll be you. We don't have good generals anymore. And also get rid of these damn pirates. They've been sitting ashore so long. Doesn't look like we'll be engaging them. Now we are. Capture a few of them for me. We sunk all their ships. And get a little proper... Yeah. Only captured 2 of them. Okay. Now to Croton. And we'll start building a little bit more to mega polyremes if we can afford it. I may have to reduce the navy size for that. Again, that man. I would assassinate him, but that would increase the, look at the amount of aggressive expenditure if you do that sort of thing. Just don't do it. It's not worth your time. It'll be the Mercantile faction to run things, while he, the Civic faction, will benefit together. Would love to help you assassinate him if you even think about it. National tax up. Look at that. And I don't think we'll keep that fleet maintenance up because we're not going to be going to Greece anytime soon. And don't rush the day when that war comes. But keep the army maintenance up. Influence of the Agatha family. The fate of the Republic and that of the Agatha family is and always will be intertwined. Therefore, it's a matter of great urgency, as there are currently not enough Agatha persons of quality ready to shoulder responsibilities of the state. Recognize the plight of our 2 loyal clients and offer to fill a place that cannot be currently filled by anyone of the right birth. What we do know is, this is a small family. We just keep adopting people. There's hardly anybody who don't have children these days. Not even you. Let me see. The Arcadian or the Bruttian? This guy's got extremely high charisma. But he, on the other hand, has the best martial. Not to mention, a bit, you know, rash. And he's brave. So he likes to fight in the arena a lot. Because, you know, that man doesn't know. He doesn't know better. He's a young man, so I think he'll be up to the task. So now he belongs to the family. He'll be a little more popular. So, Phrygia has 50 megapolaremes. And the cost to maintain them, it doesn't seem terrible. Okay, give me 20. Well, 19. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 19. You know, it's going to take a very long time because originally this was going to take a year to build a single megapolareme. But now we can reduce it just roughly by half. Unless you're in Croton, where it'll be much more. I guess these will do. Although we may reduce the naval size of ships of the fleet. Each class. They gotta be trimmed a bit. In other words, we may disband some of them. But I kinda also want to create a separate fleet for mainly Liberians and Triremes for fast transport. Knowing the slow lumbering Phrygian ships. While meanwhile we'll continue to improve relations. Notably Manatea, which is the one city-state that got away. The last bastion of democracy in the Peloponnese that is not under Phrygian control. Epidarios, you too. Oh, we got to get you in here. Both of you. You are gonna be our ticket way into Greece. You are the resistance. They are part of a defensive league together. Probably a Peloponnese defensive league against Phrygia. That's what we should call their league. But soon they will be under our zone of influence, which, with their cohorts of 3, 3, 7 total, they're all oligarchic republics. With them together, they can occupy a few territories, while we would come in to Laconia, Achaea, and Epirus. That's where we'll be going in a future conflict. Is that so, Athens? We may fight soon. Discipline, navy attrition. Experience decay. Very good. Give me experience decay. Oh, I guess that too for the discipline. Because we'll be making money very fast. Even though a lot of ships are going to be going up soon in the next few months, we'll get a good bit of coin. I'm a greedy bastard, you know. I don't want to start a war with Rome soon. Despite the manpower shortages. At least we could see what's going on thanks to the Bosporan Kingdom marching home. Boys getting hammered. While them, still no shortage for them. They're going to keep on fighting. They have not completed their goal yet. That's why the war score is kind of low. Don't want to have tyranny. Again, too disloyal. But he's a bit frail. My candidate is recovered. My candidate? The country's candidate. You're not endorsing anybody. Shut your mouth. You're... Stop. Look at the Phrygian fleet. As a reminder of what they have. 61 Liburnians, 19 triremes, 5 tetraries, 6 hexaries, 17 octaries, 51 megapoliremes, led by the best admiral in the world, who is forever loyal thanks to the Civil War victory. And he's very healthy, and he's going to be very much alive throughout this period for the fight for Greece. Trade, trade, trade. Good commerce. Guess the easiest thing is to get Judea out of influence from Phrygia. Which they're a unique state in itself, that they are a theocratic monarchy and the only monotheist. They only believe in one god, while we Greeks believe in multitude. Really? Oh. You're really helping out here. Egypt too. Reminder, Ptolemaios of the Hunt is not a province. It is a province. You're talking about territory. A county is a territory. And also, we gotta get together someday. Sardinia, you might be useful to us. But unfortunately, you have pro-Phrygian tendencies. Because you are guaranteed. Thanks to the co-archon and our appeasing stance. Once it gets slow enough, then we'll switch to mercantile stance. It'll be easier to get the other countries to side with us. Two more megapoliremes and then we should be ready. Even though the naval size is kind of ridiculous right now. Which, no doubt, we can definitely beat the Carthaginian fleet, which they appear to be investing in even more ships. They knew what we were up to. Can they really afford fleet maintenance? Yes, but I think they got it lowered. Okay, with the Omen gone, and that's how much the current balance goes down. How about some research points for once? Our economy's well enough. Look! Since we looted the area... Oh, keep going. Let me read this word. There's the stele of Baal Hamon. That's a stele or monument seen across the Carthaginian world simply as an offering to a deity or as a gravestone, and offering both dedication to Baal Hamon as one of the two most important deities in Carthage, were often found a popular choice to carve into stone. It's in the Magna Graecian treasury now. And here's lion-headed Tanit. Tanit is one of the most important deities amongst the Carthaginians. It is occasionally portrayed with a lion's head and when they want to display her as a warrior goddess. There goes Tos. And this figurine. Well, let's put this one here. That's cohort recruit speed. Not ship recruit speed. There's a difference. So we're sending the treasure to Heraclium Noah. So the maximum altar is 3. But mind you, this is in Magna Graecia. Dalmatia is... If we can get Dalmatia, then we can put some treasures there. But unfortunately, you know, Athens will one day be ours. I mean, we do worship Athena. And I like it. But over there is in Phrygia territory. In Helene, in Achaia, for Hades. Is that correct? Yes. You gotta confuse the berries. Alright. Hey, I got something for you to do. Ship Sergeant. So we'll take less Navy attrition when we go far away from our naval range or during a storm. We can traverse through storms now. We're ready for war now. But just wait. The Romans are losing. They're retaking their territories as the boy. Yeah, they did not occupy all the relevant objective. It's gonna be good. Just keep lowering it, then we'll be closer. And I got all the money. Again, they're city-states. They'll take much. So just wait. Because remember, when you get to 30 more, and we should have it. And the other city-states. Of the Peloponnesian city-states. Are you finished reorganizing? Stop that. As many more and veteran members of our blessed political institution know, youth is a wonderful state of joy, experience, and most importantly, gullibility. Minis, Agatha has recently emerged, fresh face onto the political scene. 26, young man. Espousing rhetoric of the religious faction, like vultures to a corpse. Those desperate to sway minis to their cause have descended. Each they're using their cunning to try to recruit them. Perhaps it behooves that our Archons step in and show minis the true path. I'm a dumb man, apparently. Well, I may be dumb, but I'm crafty. So I say child's play. So, just get on board of our faction. He'll change in a moment. So that's what's funny about him. He may be dumb, but he's crafty. Yeah. Cut it out with the reorganizing. You did your part. You know we won't reinforce elephants anymore. Oh, attrition. Slight. Won't matter. And I've become submissive. Which means, more loyalty. I'm dumb but loyal, basically, but unfortunately the national commerce income goes down. The meek aren't really due to inherit anything. Just yet. Great, the man who runs the country hurts the economy. Even though he's from the civic faction. Where did they go? Because I was improving relations with another country, but I forgot. Did Phrygia integrate another one? I mean, they aren't at war right now. Oh, no. You're thinking of that one over there. Which they ain't gonna come. But they have to be disloyal subject unless Carthage does something stupid. Despite our best efforts. Now you, a small country, a tributary, even though you're also the owner of the holy site. If only we can get you on our side. Oh yes, that may work. May have to make you a client state instead. But of course, that's gonna... No. Tribal vassal is better. But he's a tributary. Apparently Dalmatia is better. But do not forget the city-states. And there's the last of the ships. Now merge it with the navy. Okay, I guess we're not going to split the navy at all. We may have to create another one for fast transport. Because Carthage has taken no chances. They do not have the manpower like they used to. But they still got the good income. But a good portion of their income is from the tax and commerce. Just save that money. We're going to be giving gifts soon. Oh, the head of the Agatha family. Well, he was a prominent figure. He's plotting quietly. That's why. But the Senate says no to war unless we make some changes, which I'm in no rush. We know what our objective is. Down it goes. Let me guess. Oh, Civil War. You only got 2 cohorts and the rebels have only 1. Oh dear. Well, I ain't gonna come over there. Huh. Not committed to that conflict. I mean, maybe the little ones will, but I ain't going over there. They only got a chariot. You and what army? Always wondered about them. Could easily turn them into a client state if we let them go. But soon we're gonna get them away from Phrygia. Our income is good. Glad they're still guaranteeing roads, which is our ally. But if they dare attack Egypt, Menerik, do they have a cash spell against Egypt? Not anymore. But they do have it against the little city-states, which I'm trying to get them on our side quick. Before all is lost. But please remember, you have to get them up to 100. Because we're almost there. And may have to switch stance as well. I don't think we can get Judea. We can get Dalmatia. If only Argos were to go too. but they're just a tributary. These are 3 city-states, part of the Defensive League. The Resistance. How much would it take? 25. Good. Just give it a moment. And I hope that Governor of Italia drops dead soon. Yeah, you have a cast spell against us, but we've done nothing to you. $89. Send it now. Epidaros and Hermione. We'll get them on our side soon. Matter of fact, it's up there now. Needs a little more. That can wait. I don't think we could get Judea on our side. Unless you want to switch to a mercantile stance. I'll do that next month. Just wait for the diplomats to come back. Aggressive expansion's lowered enough. Too bad we can't get Athens. That's a big get. Alright. We got him. But, hold on for a moment. Just think of the other options out there. I mean, we can get him too. But just in case. We'll hear you again in a month. Thank goodness for our high diplomatic reputation from that Matter of Italia mission. And give them money too. Why the hell not? Yeah, we're gonna have to switch stance right now. And you too. I'm in a gift-giving mood. Actually, you just wait until you finish improving relations. I mean, once they're done, then you switch to mercantile stance. Anyways, we got Mantinea in. They're Arcadians. They got good fort defense. And they could put out some food, but not so much on citizens. So, those people are the interior of the Peloponnese is remote and rural. Primadoral place, fantasized by the urbanized elite of Greece. Survives mainly on agriculture and maintaining its distance. Remember, you men are going to be the resistance. So they'll provide us with a little bit of manpower, and they will help us out on our wars, even though they're a landlocked country. Welcome. You're one of us now. And where does your loyalty lie in all this? 7. Well, you just got here, so give it time. You'll be next. Just 1 second. No cities, but it's just settlements. 2 forts. They're of a coastal heritage, which they're mainly a trading republic, despite the fact they're oligarchic. Welcome. So that's 8. Welcome to Magna Graecian influence. which you will help us out in this campaign for the liberty and freedom of the Greek people. Epidaurus, you're next. We'll get you soon. Now they're willing to have a subject transfer from... So, what's going on with the loyalties? Fortunately, Athens remains loyal. That one's kind of far off to me. So is them. Wait, they're just tributaries. They just provide more money. Okay. Can't make them a client state just to help us out in the war. They got good cohorts, good troops. But what's even better is they're the ones that's going to be paying tribute to us now. That's almost 3 gold each month. And we will help them out if Phrygia attacks them. So now Phrygia will think twice about taking on Judea. If you hurt Judea, you are attacking me. But they will not support us in the wars. They are their unique position. Now Samaria, however, that's the other disloyal subject. They're right next door to Judea, which they're also tributary. Yeah, and I think that may work too. Let's get them too. They're a disloyal subject, at least for now. Yeah, all of your control is slipping away. I would prefer to be a tribal vassal, but we'll take it away from them too. Now the Illyrians, the Dalmatians, on our side, as a tributary. Wish I would make them more than just a tributary. Thank the gods of our diplomatic relation. And we'll send you money in a few years' time. More tribute means more income. But it's the Numidian kingdom of Massilia is the one that provides the most. Yeah, it's jumping a bit each time. Who does Byzantium belong to? Oh, Thrace. Tributary to Thrace. Yeah, our sphere of influence has now even reached the Levant. I guess same for them too. They want out, but it's going to take a while. Them and the other Phoenician area. What is it? Sidon. But I think they may become loyal again. But Samaria is far from it. I think. Yeah, they're far from that. Good Samaritans these people are. But to me, Athens is the big get. It's the big prize. Okay. That was the party leader. He was the agronomos, which is the office represents the public's freeman and authority to check the power in the Senate. Young man, you'll have it. Wait, isn't that? Yeah. Sorry, Governor. At least he's got cancer now. And wait a minute. The governor's... did it say ISIS cultist? Oh, he's a member of that Egyptian cult. Oh, I see. But anyways, hell, that's my family! You forgot your last name. What kind of a man are you? You see. Guess the charismatic will do. Marcus the Brutian. We didn't let him in originally. Lots of freeman output. Syracuse. Forgot about Syracuse. How many are there now? Enough to create a metropolis once it gets to 80. But more importantly, Epidaurus, now you are part of it. Thanks to those Greek city-states, they provide 12 manpower to us each month. No one will dare attack you again. Now, if only we could get Samaria over here as a tributary. But I fear the more we take away, the more they may possibly be loyal. But only they have to do something this stupid to cause the subjects to be disloyal. And depends on the traits of that man. And his successor, let me see, also has dementia. The whole family's running on dementia here. So he's likely to die. So, second in line, Damophon, is a blind man. And he's healthy. A blind poet, like Homer. But he's ambitious. Not good. But cautious. No traits relating to subject opinions. That's what happens, Phrygia. The bigger you get, the more subjects will be slipping away through your fingers. That's power for you. You get drunk with it. Whereas to us, it's just another setup for the freedom of the Greek people in the future. Meanwhile, it's about that damn time. Servius the Ligurian. Again, they don't have much of a way of manpower, but we can easily beat them if we want to. But Senate's now divided. If we can get their full support, then we'll be good. But if you further delay, the more the Senate won't go for it. And of course they'll join, they're my subjects, but the rest of the allies, they don't need to be joining us. He was the military party leader, which I didn't know much about him. The new one is Helenos, the general of the Third Army. Not old enough to be elected. Unfortunately, the populist faction will be running things here. But he's got good martial. Despite having a bit of an affection. And a skeptic. Toyo will go to war in the next election. Even by then, the aggressive expansion will definitely go away. we're going to be going up there too, on a different front. We just need to fabricate more claims to lower the war score cost, aggressive expansion cost, I mean. I'm not terribly worried about, I'm not terribly worried about the Venetians or the Istrians. That's because I have no territorial claims with them that I would want, because my priorities are heading east. Carthage, what the hell's going on over there with them? They care more about their navy than their armies. I don't even want to know how much ships they have. They double the size compared to mine. And Phrygia's in no rush of getting a few more ships on their side. Well, we can't get them to be disloyal, but Samara's our best chance then. Karkhedon is too far away for me to consider even. But unlike that, to the Levant, it's easy to get on the side. No longer infected. He'll be around. At least he hasn't done anything stupid yet. Or caused anything to warrant an aggressive expansion. Go to war against Persia or something. Right. At least everyone's calm. So am I. Stalling for time. There goes the grain again. Samaria. The Judean region of Samaria. Egypt is at war. 2 wars. Arabian stuff going on. Yeah, we're doing a lot of diplomacy in this episode. Even though we could have just easily, right here, right now, defeat Rome. I was about to say, what does Boy think of us? They're an aristocratic republic. But if only we make them a client state, but an alliance with them would just only help out with this situation of the Cisalpine goal. Oh, good, he's no longer disloyal. That means we can finally kick you out of this position. Because there's this mission we have to complete. We have to put a Leontin man in. Sorry about this. I mean, you're not my father, you're just, you know, head of the said family. Family that I am part of. We're gonna finally kick you out of here. Put a Leontin in. Leontin. I don't care how bad he is. We'll get rid of him soon enough. There's nobody who has that last name. Well, shoot. Guess we have to do this option, and that means you have to go to war with Rome. So to control this region, and then we'll have to get this man in, and then you complete. And then go to Greece. Well, election's coming up. So, with him controlling most of the Senate, I think a war is likely. And all the subjects will be coming. And switch the stance. It's lowered enough for the aggressive expansion. What the hell? Competent storage. Grain reserves. I'll spend a bit of money for that. Although this is for the sake of the Italian governor. I guess we'll just let him die of cancer then. Can't replace him. And another event. Maybe it's just not your thing, party leader. I ain't gonna give him the job. That would be up to the next Archon. Of course, political influence will be lowered. But it can contribute 3, except for the finesse or Stratonicus. Well, he might be the next Archon. He's well in line to do so. Whereas for him, he's too young, so he can't be elected. Unless we have a popular general along. But a war against them, we got near full approval, without tyranny. Well then. You get in a... Also, well, check Syracuse. A lot of people going to be migrating there. Ain't nobody migrating away. There's a few comedics that live here, interestingly. But regardless, economy is still good. I just noticed something when I was looking up, and that's, well, province food is getting lowered. That term is understandable because of troop positions. But Crete, we're supposed to have a resupply station is what we use Crete as. But clearly they don't provide enough food here. But there is a way. Adds more to the local monthly food modifier. So I guess have a slave state. I guess same to here. Forgot to move the capitals again. Because that damn, that's the nationality? Zebuzati? Because that damn Zebuzatis. Which I'm sure they could be dealt with. Unless we could send one army to, you know, crush them. Oh, there's your rebel fortress. I was about to say, well, what's the harm in sending one army over there, huh? Just to get it over with. To Ostia. Fall back. They're going to take that place. They got no ships. They don't have a coast. Unless they beat us to it. It's gonna take a while. We're trying to get there. Unless I'm gonna send you some money. Just to jump it up a bit. Speed it up. Okay, that one's too low now. Of the ones that we are approving. But Samara is our best bet. Unless Phrygia doesn't do anything that would make the vessels mad. Their aggressive expansion is now gone. Damn. Damn. Phrygia has been in peace for long. So now, well, everybody's back on our side. Yes, everybody. Well, we were able to take away what they could get in the aftermath of their civil war. I remember you. Of course. fact, the whole Laertian family. Archon, Physician, General, Researcher. They all already have their jobs. I was about to say, why can't I make you governor? I did. Just remember. Damn it, man. Look this way. I guess we should get the Physician fired and then put him in, then complete the mission. I was about to say, are they done? No, they're not. But we'll have that other claim fabricated soon. Set sail to this area. I'm gonna have to land you over there, unfortunately, because nobody will. Right. As head of the family, guess we can appoint that governor finally that we're looking for. Right. Who could be our suited governor? That's for more slave output. Are you? You have no abilities, so I guess it'll be Servius the Ligurian. He'll be up to the task, and he will be appointed governor immediately. Get out of here, you cancerous fool. Later. Maybe I didn't read his job occupation, did I? Look it up. He's a researcher, you dummy. Researcher of what? Well, replace him with the one who's just as completely skilled. Well, not the one that was appealing. That's Arndt, the former slave. He's assertive, that'll get the commerce up, but lower the citizen output, but stay religious happiness. Not the man I was expecting, but hey, we found a man. Sorry about that. He's Etruscan, mind you. That's favoritism. So we get the prestige of our family gets this prestige of he gets finesse and I get finesse and I get more popular. That means more people in the Senate will approve to do whatever the hell I want. And of course we don't need that territory. Thus completing the triumph of Italia. So now that new governor we appointed will be more loyal. So-called gets triumph population off with says happiness. And he'll get a bit of the finesse. Thus, mission complete. Finally. And we can take out the Romans whenever we want to. Let's just get this area of siege and stop this nonsense with them. I think it would be proper. I mean, the other way to win a civil war is to, Thorium. Aquitania. What are you, subject? Ally with a revolt. Aha. Right, let's just go kill them all, and then we'll go home. And start a quick war with Rome. One way to win a civil war is to systematically destroy. Land here. Start force marching. Try to catch up with them. recovered from his diphtheria. Cowards! Well, head to this area anyway. Don't stand here for long. If you could take the whole area, then the army's got nowhere to run to. We almost had you. We almost had you. Maybe Phrygia's too scared to attack us. Let me see. It's 600, but it's 554 for those wondering. Alright, we'll take the food. Just want to end this ridiculous civil war so we can get more Senate approval on things that matter. Okay, look. Just hundreds more ship each class. That's the entire fleet. Well, the good news is, if we ever go to war with Carthage, don't worry about their navy. We'll never fight them, because we have access. Just easy access. It's the armies you have to deal with. Uh-huh. So that's what they were up to. They were at war with the revolt here, in which will put a stop to that. So that's the how about some more citizens? Listen, once we take the fort, we're gonna go home and get ready for the Roman War, which will happen in the next episode. Alright, let's skedaddle. Toastia. That's it. War over. And our income is still very well. Since we've been saving so much money, I need more provincial loyalty. And that too. Still divided, but I think it'll be dealt with soon. Right, one thing's for certain, ladies and gentlemen. I think the war with the Romans is going to be easy pickings now. Phrygia has not done anything to... Oh boy, the blind man is running the show now. Heck, Oh my goodness, what the hell? I want to look at this real quick, well, as the ships continue to travel. So, a blind Antigonid is Basileus of Phrygia. His father was a blind man, and his mother was one-eyed. And his friend... Wait a minute. He's a friend to himself? That just pretty much tells you about something. He's rival to the Stratonid family in Phrygia. And another one, Phrygia, who is an actual ethnic Phrygian. Right, get to your position. The fleet's to return to Karkhedon, to its normal port. How about more research? Not too worried about morale of armies at this point. We'll use that for the Phrygian conflict, for Greece. After subject of Egypt, how low are you? Boras is way down there, so don't even consider. Shame we couldn't get to you. No chance. Oh well, it was a pretty good episode with the getting these subjects away from Phrygia and join us. Carthage, junior minor character. Yeah, once you get your food up, then we'll soon be ready. And we'll see where it'll take us on the next episode. Oh, actually, just a few days, alright? Finish these 2 slave estates. So that way, Crete can start producing food again. I hope. Stop at August 1st. They are kind of roads. Okay. I'll befriend somebody soon next time. There we go. They're producing food again. And that's where we will leave it. In the next episode, finish off the last of the Romans. Since the North ain't doing too so well, but we want this region entirely. Then that's it for Rome. I think we may have to leave the North alone, as much as I would like to control a good portion of Cisalpine Gaul, but I know where my priorities are now. So Phrygia hasn't done anything, even though it's ruled by a blind man. And so, we'll see where it'll take us. I know where we're going, but you'll have to find out in the next episode. Until then, so long for now.